Hello everyone, Randy here again, and today we have another vacuum cleaner that is not working. Another shop vac, 5 gallon, 4.5 horsepower. This is one of those wall mount units. Works pretty nice. I think it's like a, I don't know, 15, 20 foot hose. Not sure how long the hose. It's somewhere in there, 15, 20 foot. Nice long hose on this one. It does not work. So we're going to see if we can figure out why. And if folks see my last episode on this, you can usually get these real easy. A lot of people throw them away. They quit working for some reason. People pitch them, buy a new one. So that's what happened in this case. Someone threw it away, bought a new one. And they actually just kept the vacuum part. So I've actually got all new accessories and thingamabobs and stuff. So we're going to take this apart, see what's wrong with it. You know, worst case, if there's nothing I can fix, we'll throw it away. So let me set you folks up here. We'll start taking this motor apart, see what's wrong in it. Okay, I think we got you set up here. Got you in real close, because if I face the camera the other way, there's like too much light coming in and you folks won't be able to see anything. So got you folks sitting up on the same table I'm working on, so hopefully that'll work. We got some star-headed Torex in here. And of course, folks, I should probably mention, make sure you unplug it. Okay, we'll take that off. And yeah, folks, pretty much once you take one apart, you kind of know how to take them all apart. They're pretty much similar. So, oh, that'll come off, okay. You might have to take this off to get to the rest of it, I'm thinking. From the looks of it. So let's see if we can find a wrench that'll fit that. And this, folks, is where a glove comes in handy, because these little buggers are sharp. So I'm just going to use a welding glove here. And you gotta remember, this might be counter thread or threaded the opposite way. Oh no, I don't think it is. Okay. Never sure with something like this is if it's threaded the wrong, or the, was it left hand thread instead of right hand thread or something like that. Oh, maybe we didn't have to take that off. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see once here what's gonna... Well, there's a lot of bunged up crap in there. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if somebody maybe ran it without a filter or didn't have the filter on it good or something at one time. Okay, so how do we get the rest of this part? Ah, like that. Okay. Oh, well, this looks interesting, folks. I think we found the problem. Notice wire. Notice another wire. And see if I can get you folks in nice and close there. That don't look too good in there. Something looks burnt. I think that's the switch. Yeah, folks, I'm guessing that's the switch that went a little burnty on us. Or actually not particularly on me, but on whoever had this before. See if we can pry that out there. Yeah, I definitely don't like how that motor's all coated and stuff. That's not good. Someone either didn't have a filter properly installed, didn't have a filter on it, or didn't clean the filter, who knows. Yeah, kind of suspicious the switch would have burnt. I would have thought, typically, folks, what it usually is, and I don't see one on there, maybe it's down in this one. Actually, does this motor come out? It should come out. I don't think there's anything holding it. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, here it is, folks. This is usually what goes bad. This little piece right here. I don't know what this is. Like some sort of maybe fuse or thermal overload or something. That, like all the vacuums I've ever fixed, that's pretty much what goes bad 99% of the time. The other times it'll be right here where the plug goes in. You know, from all the flexing, it's gone bad there. But yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen a switch that's gone bad. And this looks like a pretty standard switch, so I think I can get this at the hardware store, I'm assuming. We'll find out here. If I can get it out anyway. I think because it's burnt up, it's a little bit tight in there. Oh yeah, look at that, all nice and crusty. Now, question is, there is going to be 5 wires. I'm not sure how these wires went together. This green one probably connected to the motor. Yep, in fact, I bet you that went right there. Because typically the green wire, that's your ground. That's not going to have anything to do with the switch. So more than likely, these two probably went on the switch somehow. But I think well, maybe I can salvage this. Yeah, maybe we can. See, these connections look a little crusty, but they might be okay yet. That one definitely looks like it's bad. Yeah, we'll definitely need a new connection on that one. And that connection is definitely bad too. So maybe we'll just replace all, I'm not sure, assuming the wires are long enough anyway. Which if they're not, it looks like I can replace. Now that one might be a little bit hard to replace, clamped on, but anyway folks, at this point I think I need a switch. So, I have to figure out what kind of switch that is. Looks like a double pole switch of some sorts. So yeah, at this point folks, looks like that's about as far as we can go. I'm probably going to blow this out because like I said, that shouldn't be that much crap on there. That's definitely not good. Let's see, does the motor spins. Feels like the motor spins freely, so that's a good sign. I don't see anything else particularly wrong with it. Looks like the switch just went up in flames. Okay folks, so I'm going to see if I can get a switch, and if I can, we'll be back. Okay folks, we're back, and I picked up a switch. It is quite a bit larger than the old one. Unfortunately, the hardware store did not have a smaller style that went in this one, so got a bigger one. I hacked the hole bigger. It looks like it should work because there's a bigger hole in here, so I might have to cut this a little bigger, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, so on and off, maybe I should see if I can get this in the right spot here a minute. So we got 2 screws there. That means the switch should go, I'm assuming this is going to be the off position, so the switch should go in it like so. Worst case, we can always switch it around. There we go. Almost got it. That looks pretty good to me. Now, it does have bigger contacts on this one, so all the old contacts got to go. That one I think can stay because we don't need to do anything with that one. Okay, there we go. And we got some, hopefully the proper size connectors here. Oh shoot, my switch fell out. I think it was in like that, right? I might have to get a little super glue, hold that in there. Should be good otherwise though, I think. And I believe this is the right size. Yes, we need 4 of those. Okay. And this goes in like so, I believe. Interesting. It looks like there should be screws holding that in there, but I don't think there was. So, okay. Never mind then. I don't probably want it this way around because the ground wire connects there. Just I'm assuming, yeah, that looks better. And double check this again, see if we got the switch in there right. Like so. Okay. I don't know if it's going to matter which way the wire goes on, folks. I honestly don't know that. So we're just going to stick them on and hope for the best here. Just like that. Okay, what do you folks think? You know what? Let's, I was going to say plug it in, but let's put it in here first. There we go. Perfect. At least I hope. We'll find out. Yeah, like I say, folks, it looks like there should be some screws in here. If you notice, all these heads fit. Yeah, they do. There's none in there, though. So, I think we're all self-contained. We can fire the unit up. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some. Actually, you know what? I think this cover goes over that. Yes, it does, folks. Look at that. That'll be perfect. Just a big switch right there. I might have to, looks like I might have to take this out a little bit right here. Yeah, like I said, the local hardware store did not have any of the smaller style switches. At least the double pole ones. They had the single pole smaller switches. But I had to go to this big one to get the double pole. I thought about going single, but I figured maybe I better go double, because that's what's in it, so. Okay. Plug this in here a moment, folks. And let's see what we got. That looks promising. Let's see what's here. Do that. Okay, so I think we actually have it backwards then. I was assuming this little red dot meant it was on, but apparently that means it's off. That's fine. I think we can switch it around right here. There we go. Actually, well, it shouldn't actually matter the way I have it connected down there. I can connect it backwards and it should still be right. Let's see, that's going around that way. I think it needs to go around that way. So that's what I was saying, folks. It might matter which way the wires are flipped. I don't know if it does or not. I guess there's only one way to find out. But let's unplug it. And like I said earlier, a glove on this is a good idea, because this is sharp. Okay, I don't know if it mattered which way this went on or not. Don't look like it does. Okay. Just the two that holds that on, apparently. Okay. And one more. There we go. Oh man, look at that, folks. It's almost like we planned it that way. Didn't have to do nothing there. Okay. Let's plug this back in and see what happens. Yep, folks, I think we got it. There we go. Okay, there we go, folks. And with that, I think we can wrap up that video there. New switch on here, and we're set to go. Essentially a free vacuum. I paid, I think it was $8 for the switch here. And of course, that's at the local hardware store, a little bit expensive. So, yeah, seems to work just fine. I'm not going to turn it on because I see there's some crap in here. And I don't have the filter on it at the moment. In fact, I'm probably going to get a new filter. This is the one that was on it. And yeah, as you can see, it looks like it's a little bit tough shaped. So, see if I can get a new filter for it. And then, of course, free vacuum. And around here somewhere I left the hose, which I don't see at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to find that. So yes, nice looking vacuum. A little interesting story here, folks. Let me turn the camera on back around a minute. Okay, folks, just a quick interesting story before we wrap up the episode here. I went down to the local hardware store, which also is our local tractor dealer, i.e. New Holland dealer, and they were impressed with the shirt. Just thought you folks might find that interesting. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Till next time. And of course, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below.